All right, you're gonna join me while I'm peeling oranges because I need to multitask. So yesterday we found out that I had ovulated early, and I'm so special, in case you didn't know that. This is very rare. Oh, look at me, so special. How do you peel an orange? So the IVF cycle didn't work, obviously. And I've been doing some research, and apparently someone else, this happened, it's not the same thing because she has a blood clotting condition, but another woman at Dr. Duke's clinic recently ovulated early. And even Dr. Duke was like, this is not, I never see this. This never, ever, ever happens. So super creepy that it happened to two women in Las Vegas in a very similar time, and that both of the doctors were so befuddled by it or confused. But what she posted is that she is now on Lupron, and I know nothing about nothing. I am the opposite of a clinical human being. But I started researching Lupron, and it sounds like that actually shuts off the hormones, the reproductive hormones, and you don't ovulate as a result, at least until you're supposed to, or until the doctor wants you to. And then I was also reading about Clomid, and the doctor had me on Clomid, but the Clomid is also to make you ovulate. So I'm not exactly sure what to take from that. The other thing too is that I run hot. I run very hot. And when your body is hot, you ovulate. That's not the clinical way of saying it, but that's what I'm interpreting it as. And I've always run hot. Like when I was in college and I lived in Reno in my sorority house and it would be snowing outside, I would literally have the windows open, and my best friend and roommate at the time was like, I'm gonna kill you if you keep opening the windows and stealing my socks, because I'd steal her socks too. But yeah, I've just always run hot. So, what the hell is that? And, the other thing that came out of my blood work in the last couple of months is that my blood sugar is high. So technically I'm pre-diabetic, and which could be playing, wreaking havoc on my reproductive system, which is one of the reasons I could have ovulated early. Or my estrogen levels are high, which I've had testing for endometriosis, and according to that testing, I don't have endometriosis, but I know that endometriosis is incredibly hard to diagnose, and that it's kind of the silent disease. People go on for years and years and years with endometriosis, not necessarily having a diagnosis. So it could be that as well. And Lupron is used to treat endometriosis. So who the hell knows? All I know is that I'm better today than I was yesterday. Yesterday was a really bad day, and I am sick and freaking tired of having really bad days through this process. And I talked to my acupuncturist because, of course she wants me to be totally holistic and to never drink alcohol or have caffeine and, do it for 90 days. And look, here's the deal. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like my caffeine in the morning, and I like a glass of wine at night. I am 35 years old, and I have been this way since I was 20. So trying to kick 15 years of bad habits in 3 months is like, I don't know. Today I'm really struggling, and I was really struggling 3 months ago when she wanted me to do this, and I went to their clinic, their acupuncture classes or whatever, and they're like, yeah, basically take all the plastic out of your life. You're not allowed to have Teflon. You're not allowed to be around fragrance. You're not allowed to be around all of these different things. I'm like, okay, let me just go live in a bubble and not enjoy my life at all, and then maybe potentially, $150,000 and years later, I might have a tiny human that I kind of sort of get to enjoy. Like, that's the other problem with this. And I'm sorry if you hear this frustration and anger in my voice, but you know, what's the benefit? Tiny humans are cool and all, but destroying my life and my financial well-being and my marriage in the process, is it worth it? I don't know. That's how I feel today. Oranges are really hard to peel.